What the freak is going on? Why is he going crazy? Who is this guy? Oh, it's just Giga Chat Mob. Mob Psycho is the weirdest masterpiece I've ran into. Sometimes this show can feel all over the place, and I mean really all over the place.
What is that?
So how good was Mob Psycho Season 3? It's really good. This season is packed with what makes the show great, focusing on Mob's day-to-day life mixed with crazy things that happen in the world around him. Sometimes you can forget how chaotic the world of Mob Psycho can be. One moment you're watching Mob have a good time running with his gym bros, and in the next remember that the entire city population is under hypnosis. This season really focuses on the internal problems dealing with the cast, not some otherworldly terrorist psychic organization that just wants to cause problems just for the sake of it. But it's mostly a man versus self-centered season, focusing on the conflicts each character has to deal with internally. Dimple, for example, a lost spirit constantly trying to convince himself that the only way he'll ever achieve true happiness and fulfillment is by receiving worship, glorification, and world praise, to become a deity. And then when he does, all the things that he expected to fill all the holes in his life just don't. He needed a friend, someone who acknowledges and cares for him. Even the side characters in the show get love. From learning about Tomei to Takanaka, we get the weirdest 2 episodes of Mob Psycho to date. Just when I thought sidekicks were weird enough, aliens exist in the world of Mob.
What sense does that make?
This arc literally gave us an isekai protagonist for the last 3 minutes of the episode and had one of the most beautifully animated sequences this season. The character with the biggest growth this season has to be Mob himself. He finally accepted who he was. It only took him destroying the entire city to realize it though. Bro was so mad he threw his own friend into a different prefecture. The unknown % arc has to be the most terrifying, because Mob's powers in an uncontrolled state is being shown at full display. Imagine driving, getting into an accident, and realizing you hit a 14-year-old boy, worrying for his life. But then you realize the only life you should be worrying about is your own. A moment of silence for this dude who made this terrible mistake. Mob snapped. His gap between everyone is actually scary. Even Boss, the best chance when it comes to stopping him, had no chance of beating this dude. It took Regan's honesty and humility to admit the truth, showing how he also has 2 sides to his life and needed to understand and accept it.
Round of applause for Regan getting main character budget.
And with Mob realizing this, he finally accepts his powers and stopped looking at them as an abnormal curse to not show his emotions. We see him accept and express his emotions, finally being able to experience things like heartbreak and pure joy without worry. Mob Psycho is a beautiful anime with great production. Studio Bones doing a terrific job from the animation to the soundtrack. Everything about this show feels unique from a lot of shonen that I've watched. It feels like a slice of life mixed with a whole bunch of shonen elements to make this show what it is. This is one of my favorite anime that I didn't even think that I'd enjoy so much. This show is a weird masterpiece. Thanks for watching, God bless, and peace.